Hello students, we are discussing daily one case study question for class 10th from academic heights, learn from home. Why academic heights? For clarity, for concepts, for core, for competency. Overall, your turning point starts here. I am ready to teach you. Are you ready to learn? Let us see case study question in polynomials, second chapter of this class 10th Cbse. Case study number 3. What is this case study about? Basketball and soccer are played with the spherical ball. Even though an athlete dribble the ball in both the sports. A basket player uses his hand and soccer player uses his feet. Usually, soccer is played outdoor on a large field and basketball is played indoor on a court made up of with wood. The projectile, the path traced of soccer ball and basketballs are in the form of parabola representing quadratic point. So in this both the games, one is basketball and one is soccer. So you know this famous games. So in this, they have traced the project of the ball, projectile of the ball, the path traced. So they have observed that it is a parabolic representation, parabolic form. So let us see on this what he has given the figure and what are the question he has asking to us. So here he has given the description, whatever he has given the descriptions, on the same description he has given the figure. So first one is basketball court and the second one is soccer football court. In the both the cases, the ball goes in parabolic form. So one of the player is basketing the ball. So the path, whatever the path he has shown, if you look at the path here, so this is the path from here to here, here to here it is. So it is a parabolic form. Similarly, in football, so one of the player kicking the ball and definitely the ball is moving in this path and it shows clearly a parabola. So based on the parabola, we have some questions we have to answer this one. The shape of the path traced shown is, the shape of path traced shown is, already in the question he has given the hint, it is a parabola form. So it's not a spherical, it's not an ellipse, it's not a linear. Coming to the next question. So here first question option is your D. Option goes to D. Second question. The graph of the parabola opens upwards if. So whatever the parabola, it represents a quadratic polynomial first of all. So what is quadratic polynomial? Ax square plus bx plus c is a quadratic polynomial. So this represent graphically parabola shape. So some of the parabolas it opens up and down. So based on the conditions. So this parabola it opens up. This parabola it opens up. If I draw one more, so this parabola opens down. So why it is happen? By based on which condition it happens? Simple. The x square coefficient, it depends on x square coefficient. If a is greater than 0, if a is greater than 0, so parabola opens up. If a is less than 0, coefficient of x square less than 0 means negative. So that parabola shows opens downwards. So this is a very simple question. Already in the previous also we have discussed it. So here it's based on coefficient of x square. So coefficient of x square must be greater than 0. So that's all from about this problem. Next, observe the following graph and answer. In the above graph, how many zeros are there for the polynomial? So same question repeated whichever we have discussed in the case study 2. How many zeros? It depends on the graph intersect x-axis at how many times. We are referred to only x-axis, not with y-axis. Here the graph is touching at y-axis. We will not count this one as a 0. So we refer only how many times it is intersecting x-axis. So if it is clearly observed here, so here it is intersected at -3, intersected at -1, and intersected at 2. So how many, he is asking how many zeros are there? Total 3 zeros are there. So here your option is goes to D. So 3 zeros are there. It's a simple question based on how many times the graph intersecting x-axis. That gives number of zeros. Next question. The zeros, the 3 zeros in the above shown graph are. So what are the zeros? So I already wrote the zeros. -3, -1, 2. So -3, -1, 2, -3, -1, 2. These are the zeros. Already you know that the graph is touching at -3, the graph is touching at -1, and the graph is intersecting at 2 also. Touching and intersecting both are same. So let's move to the next question. So whatever we solved these 4 questions, it's a very easy. So based on the graph by observation without any calculations, we can do it. But come to the 5th question. So definitely 1 question, 2 questions, definitely they will give something in depth. We have to do some calculations and it takes time. So what will be the expression of the polynomial? He's asking that what will be the expression of the polynomial? So it is indirectly whatever we have seen this graph. He's asking what is the expression of this polynomial. So already we understood that it is intersecting at -3 and at -1 and it is +2. So this graph has three roots. This graph has 3 roots. So based on these roots, we can get the expression. Based on these 3 roots, we'll get the expression. If I assume this as alpha and beta and gamma, these are the roots. These are the roots of a cubic polynomial. Why it is a cubic polynomial? Why? Because of this is having 3 roots. So we can get the cubic polynomial easy. So this is the concept you learned in the classes. So if alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of a cubic polynomial, how to get the expression? So that is depend on this formula. X cube minus of alpha plus beta plus gamma into x square plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha into x minus alpha beta gamma. This gives the cubic polynomial expression. So this is the formula you might already learn in the regular courses. So when we are attempting the case study questions, you have to must revise all the basic concepts whichever you are solving the chapter. So just go through once this formula is already it is there. So we will use this formula to get the expression of this graph. So whatever this graph, it is a cubic graph. It is a, this is the graph expression, we'll get it. So put the values, substitute the values, and you will get it x cube minus of alpha plus beta plus gamma. Sum of all this. Sum of all this. So minus 3 minus 1 plus 2 into x square plus alpha beta, product of these two. Product of these two. So minus 3 into minus 1, 3. Beta gamma, the product of minus 1 and 2, that is minus 2. Product of gamma alpha, this into this one. So we have minus 6 into x minus alpha beta gamma, product of all the roots. So minus 3 into minus 1 into 2, minus 3 into minus 1 into 2. So it is 6. So this is the expression what he is asking for in the fifth question. So x cube minus, so what we have here, addition of integers, minus 4 plus 2, minus 4 plus 2, so minus 2x square. So here it is minus 8, 3 minus 8. So 3 minus 8 is minus 5x and minus 6. Minus 6. So whatever the expression I am writing here, it is x cube minus into minus plus 2x square minus 5x minus 6. So this is what he is asking in the question number 5. So it is based on the formula. If you know this formula, you will get it easily. So what is the expression? X cube plus 2x square minus 5x minus 6. If you go back and identify which one is the correct option, I think option A is the correct option. Just cross check it. First two terms are positive, last two terms are negative. First two terms are positive, last two terms are negative. Yes. So 1, 2, 5, 6 minus 5, 6. 1, 2 minus 5, 6. So this is the expression what he is asking for. So it is based on simple formula. If not, we have another method also. So whatever we have got the roots, zeros. What are the zeros he has in the graph? We have got it minus 3, minus 1 and positive. These are the roots. So we can convert into the expressions. So when minus 3 is the root, x plus 3 is the factor. When minus 1 is the root, x plus 1 is the factor. When plus 2 is the factor, x minus 2 is the factor. So based on factor theorem also, if you multiply these three expressions, you will get the same. You will get the same. You try this one, you will get the same expression. So that's all from my side. This is very simple case study. We got 4 easy questions and last question, it is based on the formula.